Hello everyone, welcome back to the Talos Principle 2! Last time we completed all the northern worlds, and today we are going to move on to a new world. And I think what I've decided I want to do is from now on, I want to complete the worlds as I go. I had some fun coming back to these older worlds, but I do think that going back for the golden puzzles will be sufficient backtracking for me to enjoy it. Where's the way back? I don't even see it on here. There it is. See you when we get there. And here we are, ready to move on to a new world. Let's see, where do we want to go first? We could go, this one is the one, it's South 1, South 2. I think I figured out how to navigate to these worlds. So, like if I'm here, I want to go to the East-North one, I just tap up. Got it. Let's just go to 1. Because why not?
1K, I'm sending you a little software upgrade I put together that should allow you to detect which files will lead to a data stream overload. Unfortunately, I'm not doing this to help you avoid them. In fact, I'm going to need you to search for more. I'm sorry about that. But if we're going to unlock all the systems that aren't responding, you'll have to connect to the data stream. Possibly more than once. It's the only way for me to get access.
Right, because it's keyed to me or something, right? I mean, it's not like I wasn't gonna read all the files anyway. But I guess maybe this is for people who don't care about the philosophy. They just want to play the puzzles and move on the story. Look at this!
Alright, 1K. In this area, there seems to be a problem with the machine that makes the tetromino bridges. That means you can solve the puzzles, but you can't activate the tower. Look for a lab that lets you connect to the data stream.
I already found it. I'll send you the coordinates.
Oh, cool. Also, look at this. Like an angel. You think, how is that structurally sound? And the answer is, it's because it's in a video game. It doesn't have to follow the principles of engineering. Alright. Maybe it's super strong material that is anchored beneath the ground. Just like has this big root system that's under there that we can't see. Where do we go? I guess... Does this say there's a path this way? Okay. Is that deep water? I think it might be deep water. I'll have to test it. I like this place. Yeah, this totally makes geographical sense. Just a little bit south in the same island as those snowy peaks is a tropical area. So yes. It is definitely an island and not an entire freaking continent. Oh hey, it's the lab. Just exploring the first thing that I find first. Alright, that's that way. What's this way though? Another door with nothing but dirt and rock behind it. Hey, it's a guitar. And by the scuff marks, I think it might be this might be the guitar of the guy who plays it in New Jerusalem. It might be the exact same guitar. They stole it. Okay, yeah, are you seeing what I'm seeing? This is flesh and blood humans that look like robots. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, there's a lot of assumptions that go into what I'm about to say. But if it is indeed true that Miranda and Athena ascended into particle cloud beings, might it also be true that they could give themselves flesh and blood human bodies? I'm just saying. What is this? I don't know why I asked that. It's red. It's rocks and trees. What's up?
Look at this place. It's beautiful, isn't it? Mesmerizing. That's how it lures you in, I think. You see all these beautiful things and your imagination starts working overtime. And then the puzzles, the towers, the mysterious apparitions, it all draws you further in, deeper into the trap. What if that's the whole point of this place? What if every time you have one of those visions, another little bit of you is corrupted, overwritten with the hubris of this place?
That is, I feel like whoever built this place would have other ways, like more efficient ways of achieving their goals. I'm aware of this place too, but my mind is my own. I haven't been corrupted. Let's not be superstitious. Now let's do this one.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to suggest you were, whatever it is I'm trying to say. I guess I'm just disappointed in myself. Byron needs me. You all need me to do my job, and I can't even use a terminal. If this is all really the work of the founder, I don't know, maybe she lost her way. Or maybe we're just not ready. But once we find Byron, I suggest we get the hell out of here and never come back.
Alright. Man, I love Alcatraz. He is such a good character. I mean, I don't know if this looks beautiful. It looks kind of industrial. But maybe industry is beautiful to robot people. From Thuya. Dear Founder, everything has gotten so much worse since you left. We keep pursuing the goal, but our lives are getting less happy. When the weather is dry and the dam runs low, there is nothing to do in the whole city. Things don't get fixed anymore. We even had to dismantle the cinema. I know it was frivolous and pointless when we could just watch video files, but it was fun to go to watch movies together like people used to. I believe in your wisdom, Founder. I believe we had to avoid hurting the planet like our ancestors did, but I don't know if the mayor is doing what you would have wanted. Isn't there another way of reaching the goal? Please? I know you left for a reason, but I don't think we can go on this way. And they did see it and they commented on it. Talos Principle 2b. A fragment from Stratton's On the Universe. Amintus. You have made quite the catalog of horrors, Stratton. Children dying in their mother's arms, cities perishing by the plague, and even animals living without peace or happiness. Nicomachus. Why must we listen to this? You know I have just eaten a heavy dinner. Stratton. Because these things, which are ugly, must be confronted for us to reach the truth. You spoke of justice earlier, Amintus, but are these things just? They are not. Then you must admit the universe itself is not just. If the gods exist, then they do not bend the world to their will. Rather, the universe proceeds as a machine, following its rules. Justice and virtue are human inventions. Are you saying justice and virtue are therefore illusory and should be abandoned? The opposite, my friend. It is mankind alone that can impose these values upon the machine. Footnotes. It remains unclear whether Stratton believed in the gods or used them solely as metaphors. His work on the deities is no longer extant. Tantalizingly, Diogenes Laertius mentions that it caused a fistfight in the Lyceum. I thought what made us human was that we searched for meaning, but perhaps a better way of thinking about it is that we create meaning. Noma Project 8. Trials. There is a pattern underneath. Trials, those were in the 3000s to 4000s. New primary site. And now, more lake water for cooling. Okay, I still don't know what to make of these. I'm sure all of these will make sense if we come back after the after finishing the game. Power distribution.
Our ancestors kept telling themselves that the brevity of their lives didn't matter. But they had so little time to ever really think about anything. I've spent several human lifetimes studying this mystery, and only now am I beginning to see. The simulation was built on top of material reality, unable to escape its constraints. In the same way, physics as we understand it, even quantum physics, is built on top of a deeper reality. A set of rules that define existence itself. There is a universal language of creation, and I think we can learn it.
The language of creation. What were they doing here? And how far did they get?
I can't answer that, but I think I fixed the Tetromino bridge, machine, ring thing. I say I think because it's not in the schematics. And what I'm doing is hack work at best. Try it and see if it works.
Okay, so which way is the way I... This is the way I came in, this is the way I went. Yeah, I would say that the whole language of reality thing is something that Athena would think of because she is a robot. Wait, is this a different one? This is a different one, okay. But we kind of have the same philosophy as humans, and we aren't made of code. And as somebody who has studied physics, and continued to think about physics and stuff for a long time after I finished my degree, my view is that the phrasing, there's a language of reality, is a metaphor. Because without human minds to interpret, there's no such thing as language. There's simply reality. But there are ways, using laws of physics that we learn in classical physics and quantum physics and all the other fields of physics, those are languages that we use to try to describe reality. So, I'm not quite sure what Athena was getting at, saying that it's like beneath physics, but it's interesting. From Thekla. Beloved founder, years have passed and still there's nothing but silence. Have we sinned? Have you abandoned us for our arrogance, our greed? Some of the others continue to build. I told them not to, but they don't listen to me. Byron is the worst of them. He disrespects you constantly, spreading lies and... Please know that there are those who remain faithful, who respect the limits you set and seek wisdom as humility as you taught. We may win the next election. Perhaps then you will return. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if our religious sect gets in power, then you will return and say praise us for getting things right. And these robot people have problems. From Trebuchet to Athena. Founder, although I was born in the early days of New Jerusalem, I never knew you well. This is not your fault. I became so focused on improving the dam that I did not develop much in the way of social relationships, except perhaps with Melville. That doesn't mean I was unhappy. I was, in fact, extremely content. I like to solve complex problems in peace and quiet. That's who I am. But now the pleasure I used to get out of my work has faded. I may not heed a lot of company, but I want my work to be meaningful, to contribute. It does not feel like that anymore. And when I suggest new projects, the mayor acts like I've committed a crime, like I should be ashamed. I do not like this. I do not care about social issues or debates. I do not want to get involved. I just want to be able to keep working on making things better. Please fix this situation. Well, sorry to say it, but working on making things better is getting involved. That is one of many ways that people get involved. That's the one I just read. Paying the Price. From the introduction to Portraits of the Martyrs by S.T. Sanyal. That title sounds familiar. That might be a real book. The list of people condemned for advocating new ideas is long and depressing. Ignaz Semmelweis, utterly destroyed for suggesting doctors wash their hands. Ludwig Boltzmann, ridiculed for suggesting the existence of atoms. Robert H. Goddard, mocked for arguing that a rocket could reach the moon. Al-Razi, attacked for questioning the existence of humors. Barbara McClintock's discovery of transposition, ignored for years. The list goes on. And we haven't even touched on what happens to those who suggest political rather than scientific improvements. Even when they succeed, they often still pay with their lives. These days, the idea of progress is frequently derided as yet another narrative, identified with the establishment by critics who curiously portray themselves as rebels. The truth is that every step forward that humanity has ever taken has come at an enormous personal cost.
That means it's even more important to stand up for the truth because so many others have already sacrificed themselves for it.
It does. But what is the right way of doing it? Many died for the truth without accomplishing anything.
Maybe we just have to do what's right and trust the universe.
Yep. It's not sufficient to tell people the truth. You have to act. You have to act in truth. You have to do your part in making your part of the world and improving your little corner of the world. Alright, let's find our way out of here and do some puzzles. Oh man, look at that. It's beautiful. And it's not deep. Cool. I will come back for you after I solve this puzzle, because I want to do a puzzle. Switcheroo. Do we still have new tools, or we gotten all the tools? What is that? That's something new. The box, of course. What's up here? Jump! That's probably the end. We cannot get the box through there. We cannot get the box through here. But there is a something over there that looks kind of like a portal. Can we teleport? Alright, is there anything else we can do here? I don't think so. I must be missing something. Well, we can't get the box through here. Can't get this through there. Unless we switcheroony it. I mean, my thought is maybe we have to do something outside this puzzle in order to solve it. But that has never been the case in a Talos Principle puzzle before, except for the stars. Where'd the box go? My box is gone. It's disappeared. Uh-oh. Is there a restart? Restart checkpoint. Was that from picking it up and then I walked through here with it and then it was gone? Just vanished. Oof. Oh, hey, there's someone there. What's up, you coot? Haven't spoken to you in a while.
Hey, 1K. How can I help you?
What's your analysis of the southern regions?
The southern part of the island is a natural desert, basically just due to the chemical composition of the soil. I haven't been able to work out why it's so warm, though. It could be a warm ocean current or something to do with the megastructure's thermal output. New Jerusalem doesn't have the kind of equipment I'd need to figure that out.
Okay, you think Byron is okay?
I hope so. I understand why he was impatient, but he should have been more careful.
Yeah. By the way, we never found Cornelius. We came back to New Jerusalem to look for him, and then we just kind of left. I bet he's out here somewhere. Did you know Cornelius?
Yeah, everyone knew Cornelius. After Eustathius retired, he was the only one left who was there since the beginning. Except I guess none of us really knew him after all. We all thought he was lost in the past, always studying the archive and the simulation. But he actually had all these secrets. And a daughter.
Are you disappointed in him?
No, just surprised. Maybe a little sad that he felt he couldn't trust anyone with the truth.
What'd you do in New Jerusalem when we went back? I hung out in the whatever it's called, the AV copter.
Mostly just made sure Pellegrino didn't mess up the VTOL. We only have a handful of them, and while they look cool on the outside, the truth is they're held together by gaffer tape and good intentions. There's a reason Melville's always complaining.
This state of affairs could cost lives. In the future, we won't need them anymore. We have to learn to live with less, to be more creative. And societies unwilling to invest effort and resources into their infrastructure cannot remain functional. Let's not make it about just general societies. Let's talk about ourselves. Yeah, this state of affairs could cost lives. In the future, we won't need them anymore. With the VTOLs? No. This one.
You're right. I guess we never think about how easily tragedies can happen when we don't pay attention. You neglect something here, cut some corners there, and then suddenly someone is gone.
That's all, thanks, you cute. Alright, I see you over there, but I want to figure this puzzle out. I got attached to that. That's all. Can't like attach this to the thing beyond there, can I? No? It looks like there's just nothing to do. There's a new tool. Can't even get up there, much less look up there. Maybe I'll come back once I figure out what this thing does and it'll be obvious. I just feel like there are no button inputs and places. There's no place I could go and button inputs I could try that could do anything here. Alright. Puzzle number 8, saved for later. Look at this place.
Father, I updated the Noema algorithm. It's working twice as fast now, and I think I can increase matter output by 25% if I tweak the modulator a little. I'm so excited.
Nice to meet you, so excited. I'm Cornelius.
What? Oh, Dad, this is science.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for the right moment.
There's something back here? No. That was weird. Cornelius is such a dad. He makes dad jokes. It's another man statue. I thought there were going to be puzzles today, but we keep running into these things. Chernyshevsky. From Arkady Chernyshevsky's In Our Likeness, Essays on Humankind Reaching Adulthood. The question of our relationship with nature has bedeviled us since the earliest days of our species. Since before the first city was built, we felt that there was something different about us. Animals, we intuitive, were part of nature. We were not. But of course, humans clearly are the products of nature, our history intertwined with that of every other species. In fact, the very notion of the unnatural is a contradiction in terms. Everything that exists must, by definition, be natural. So this view, no matter how common, is deeply paradoxical. This paradox has produced a great deal of confusion. Some proclaim us chosen by a divine power, set above all other creatures, and are justly accused of arrogance. Others proclaim us as sinners, worse than other creatures, and are rightly accused of misanthropy. Others yet try to oppose this binary by saying that we are merely animals after all. But that too is manifestly wrong, in that no other animal is capable of having this conversation. It is in the contentious issue of our impact on the ecosphere that an answer may be found. Other animals have accidentally terraformed the planet before, driving other species to extinction. This is not unnatural. If we continued our current path, even to the point of changing the climate enough to cause the collapse of civilization, that would be entirely in keeping with how animals behave. But there is one profound way in which we are not like animals. We can learn to understand ourselves and the world. It is this knowledge that makes us fundamentally different. We have choices. We have control. There are many today who are afraid of the consequences of control and would prefer a return to a state of animal ignorance, whether by blinding ourselves to the impact of our actions or by demanding we humble ourselves before nature. This is the response of an adult in crisis who wishes for a return to childhood. But this can only ever be regressive in every sense of the word. To resolve the paradox of nature, we must act as adults, accept our power, and act consciously and deliberately in shaping the world. We must become nature, and nature must become human. This is the heart of the matter, lifting up the world rather than lowering ourselves. But why do so many people so badly want to lower themselves? Do they want to, or is it simply a convenient pose to strike? Some cool stuff. I didn't mean to back all the way out. But yeah, that's something that I have thought of before. Is like, what does it mean for something to be natural or unnatural or artificial? And in one sense, yeah, like everything in the universe is the same universe following the same natural principles. And so in that case, humans, along with everything else, are natural. But on the other hand, what is the point of a word if everything falls into that category? The only reason for the idea of natural and nature to exist is if there's something that is not natural. If everything is natural by definition, then the word natural loses its meaning. It doesn't mean anything. So yeah, it's not really a statement about the fabric of reality. It's more a statement of how we, as humans who conceive of the world, choose to draw our boundaries. Upgrade. From Miranda to Athena.
We've upgraded the lab with my new designs. Synthesizing some of the pieces took longer than expected. We still have some bugs to iron out when it comes to complex structures, but it worked. Now the labs are safer and prettier, although Father says they look too much like spaceships. I don't see it, do you?
Yeah. So they're upgrading their living spaces too. What's up, Trevor?
Today, we were delighted to be visited by a bunch of protesters, these voluntary extinction weirdos who think we're creating soulless monstrosities that will destroy the planet. They broke into the facility and started yelling at everyone. Fun, 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 right? Then one of them lunged at Alex. Big mistake. Chernyshevsky grabbed the guy and literally threw him across the room. I mean, almost threw him all the way off the dam. After that, the rest of them had a change of heart. Now, I'm telling you this because mostly it is not like that. But these people do exist. And somewhere in their shriveled little souls, they think that they're doing the right thing. They think they're being righteous. Now, to me, what Alex is trying to do is an obvious good. But that's not the same for everyone.
And it comes back to the question of what does it mean for something to be good? And the fact is that without us, there would be no concept of good. And, you know, things like good are not objective. They're imposed upon the world by us. by thinking beings. Alright, I got a puzzle. Cool. That's in my notes. Alright. I just gotta find something that looks kind of like this. And do offs and ons. Like, I've been thinking about stuff for a long time, and there's all these things like, is the universe beautiful? Is the universe good or evil? What is good and evil? And it's like, well, before there were any people, before there was any life, there was none of that. There was no beauty, there was no good, there was no evil, there was just the universe. What is this called? Phase entity? Phase entry. Okay. Oh, we look at it and can teleport to it. Alright, maybe I can do number 8. And so a lot of these philosophical questions about survival and extinction, it's like, you know, who is there to say that extinction of humanity can be good or bad? Because once all humanity is gone, there's nobody to make that judgment. So it's kind of a self-defeating ideology, and that, you know, you cannot be right. Specifically, you cannot, it is impossible to be right if you believe humanity should make itself go extinct. Okay. I'm not going to be able to teleport between puzzles, am I? Okay. Ooh. Can I teleport while holding a box? I can. Hey, there's a little ghost me in there. Creepy. Oh. This is an object that can be moved. Uh-huh. Alright, easy. Oh, I need a fan. This fan, probably.
I've decoded another file from the data stream. Listen to this.
Mother and Father think of our discoveries as a language, a code. But I think they're wrong. They're so caught up in the technical details of running the experiments and upgrading the machine that they're not paying attention to the patterns we're finding, to the symmetries, the harmonies, the melodies. The fundamental language of reality is a kind of music, and it's beautiful. Beauty is an inherent property of the cosmos.
I love the way she looks at things.
Me too. The escape. I'm gonna look for. Can I like move a teleporter right here and then access it from another puzzle? Like, I feel like we might have some inter-puzzle shenanigans in this world. We got a driller. We could probably teleport through these. Definitely. That's gonna be a puzzle. I think maybe that's not what we want to do. Not yet. We've got a receptacle. We've got this here. Okay, maybe it is what we want to do. Can I hit both of them from here? Yeah. Alright, where's the teleporter? This is the world of teleporters. now I don't need this here anymore. Can I put it somewhere else? Where's the end? Okay, we need to hit this one. Oh. Do we not need this to be open? Can we just, like, take this back and then, like, shoot it through here? Wait. Can we see this in a straight line? We might be able to. I gotta try it. If so, level's full of red herrings. No, I can't see it. It's flashing at me. There we are. Select. Put you here. And then just... Ah. Yay, I win. Oh, I need to open both of them at once. Okay. There's a red spot here, which I didn't see. Alright, so we know that if we... Well, I don't know. The red spot here, red one here, and then there's also a red spot out the other side, which is hard to see. Put it here. Move the drill hole. You know what? I'm gonna move it higher so I can see better. I don't think I can reach it. Why would this be important? We need to have this turned on in order to get out. Oh. Oh, here we go. Now we can move this. So that we can... There we go. Okay, we don't need to warp here. We need to warp in there. And here is what we're talking about with this. Actually, I need this out here. Wait, can I see the blue through here? Oh no, I do have to be able to... I wonder how you're intended to hit the blue. It's like I can't get it out here as far as I can tell. So there's this purple in the way. So, I mean, I could just... I can just do what I did before. I don't have a problem with that. But I feel like this is not the intended way to do this. Wait, can I see it through here maybe? Through this window? Nope, certainly not. Oh, here's what I can do. So much easier. Alright. Now we make a hole here. And we place the teleporter through here. Yeah. Wow. This teleporter device, like, adds a whole new dimension to these puzzles. It's kind of like when Baba Is You adds a new special word.
Listening to Miranda talk about beauty made me think. Okay, this might be super weird and kind of pretentious, but I honestly mean it. What is beauty? Like, where does it exist? Is it just in our minds? Or is there some objective component, something quantifiable? I always thought it was just perception, but if I understand her correctly, Miranda sees beauty as a property of the universe itself.
This is a very difficult question, and honestly, I think my view is that we don't really have the language to describe it. Because, like, I don't think objective or subjective is sufficient. Like, I think it's like something other than that. Like, it's subjective, but it's not just subjective. It's an objective property that we can perceive, no. It exists in the interaction between self and the world. I have no idea. Beauty exists solely in our minds. I think this would be closest to what I'm thinking. Also, I see that one in the corner.
Interesting. So the more humans there are, the more we spread across the world, the more beauty there is. But then, doesn't it follow that it's our duty as a species to grow? To make the universe more beautiful?
Not necessarily. That is utilitarianism. We must survive, yes, but not grow. Yes, imagine sentience spreading across the galaxy, and as it does, the cosmos coming alive with beauty. I like that. I don't think it's our cosmic duty.
That's a really powerful image. Beauty flowering in the universe as intelligence spreads. Thank you. I hope you're right.
Yeah. What else you got to talk about? Miranda said the fundamental language of reality is a kind of music. What do you think?
I think that's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. I hope it's true.
What kind of music do you like?
Okay, this may sound like a robot joke, but I love heavy metal, especially the more melodic kind. It's big, it's epic, it's full of emotion. You can really get lost in it. Actually, I named Bruce after Bruce Dickinson, the lead singer of Iron Maiden. They used to call him the air raid siren, which is also what my Bruce sounds like.
Man, I didn't peg you for a metalhead, but I mean, maybe most of you viewers don't peg me for a metalhead, and I am kind of the same. Oh, what was I gonna say? I forgot. This is the wrong way. And this music is really nice. This might be a path to something secret. Oh, so many things. Leaf Thrister. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The idea of reality as music is an interpretation, and the idea of reality as a language is also an interpretation. It doesn't mean they're false, but they're not exclusively true. Reality is much more than any single interpretation we have of it.
One day, undoubtedly, an expedition will pass by this island. It will seek to document facts and statistics, to enumerate reasons for us not to look more closely. That is what we do now. We seek facts rather than truth. Because truth might frighten and unsettle the comfortable people who like to sit in their conference rooms and debate which corners we should cut today. These people like to imagine the chaos that could come one day, like a comforting fairy tale of distant darkness. But they do not see the chaos that is at our walls right now. The chaos that also lives within us. A force that is both necessary and appalling.
This guy is mad. He is frustrated. That's understandable, though. Yeah, I mean, New Jerusalem, this, as it is right now, is not a place I would like to live. Just nobody wants to fix anything. Nobody wants to get more resources. Oh, there's still more this way? Oh, 7 and 8, yeah, we remember those. Oh man, look at this. I love this path up here. Through the wall. I can go through the wall. Yeah. And this one too. What happens if I have 2 teleporters? I suppose it's fine to leave this one out here. Like I can't teleport while I'm holding it. No. But I can not do this. Okay. What am I trying to do? Get through here, probably? Maybe I need the other teleporter in here. No, there you go. Things to do with 2 teleporters. Now I have 2. Yay! I can get them both out. This might be a bad idea. 'Cause I can't. Oh, yeah. Now I'm stuck. I have to reset the puzzle. Yeah, so I do have to get through here somehow. Alright, well, restart checkpoint, I guess, is the only... I got locked out of a puzzle. The 2 puzzles today. I'm surprised about this. I can teleport through the walls. So I have to get the driller to drill that wall somehow. Can't take a driller through its own hole. There's not a second driller, it's just... This is all there is. 2 teleporters. And why 2 teleporters? It's gotta be relevant to how you solve the puzzle. I'm just looking out here to see if there's anything else. No, just you're presumed to be able to drill this wall using 2 teleporters and a driller. The natural next step is to open this one and take the teleport through. Now we've got 2 teleports. And I don't know what to do with that. I don't suppose there's a... Yeah, it's all vertical, so we can't teleport out of here with the driller. I mean... There's that other puzzle. We could place the teleport here and then teleport up here with a different tool. Something tells me that won't work. I mean, we can't can we zap tools to us? Like, bam, 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 bam. Yeah, we can't get it out sideways at all. Unless we can do this way. Which I doubt we can. It's a second teleport. Why would there be a second teleport? Another thing we could do is we could pick this up and we could take it out with us. Then we'd have 2 out here. What is the point of having 2 teleporters? I'll just put it here so we can teleport here from a different puzzle. Well, let's put this here on the edge and see if we can reach it from that puzzle. Just because I'm out of other ideas. Okay, we're here in the escape. And mouse wheel zoom in, yes. I am not able to teleport to the other puzzle from here. Okay. However, am I able to drill the other puzzle from here? Let's see. I can. No freaking way. No way. That can't be the intended solution, right? Or are they just having us use elements from different puzzles in our solutions now? I really hope it is the intended solution because it's cool. Alright, back here. We're gonna take our teleporters back through. We only need 1 teleporter. Because now we can drill through there. I feel like I cheesed this one. And you know what? That makes me happy. I love cheesing puzzles.
Not bad, 1K.
Thank you. I bet no comments on the fact that I used an element from a different puzzle. I don't see you solving puzzles like that. Birds. Bird number 1 and bird number 2.